Hey everyone, Goldman Sachs has recently published a report where it mentioned that the manufacturing in India witnessed a 210% increase in FY22 as compared to FY21. The report further mentioned that the growth was contributed by both traditional sectors like petrochemical, steel, cement and automobile and new age sectors like electronics, e-vehicle and data centers. Manufacturing sector in India that got badly impacted due to COVID has started to recover. Its capacity utilization that fell drastically during COVID has recovered to levels of 72% in Q3 of FY22. In fact, FDIs are pumping a lot of money in the Indian manufacturing sector. FDI in manufacturing sector in India has increased from $12 billion in FY20 to $16.3 billion by FY21, signifying a 25% jump. And in FY22, FDI investment in manufacturing sector has jumped to $21 billion, signifying 76% increase year on year. Recently, Indian government announced investment worth $10 billion in semiconductor sector. Then Indian government has released the third list of banned import of 100 defense weapon and equipment, making the total count of banned items to more than 300. The goal is to promote local Indian companies for defense manufacturing. There is one clear hint from all these developments. The manufacturing sector in India is looking very bright. So in this video, we will first discuss the key growth drivers for the manufacturing sector in India, and then we will cover how you can be a part of this growth journey. Alright, let's get started. So the first growth driver is significant push from the Indian government. This is one of the biggest driver for the manufacturing sector in India. Indian government knows that if the manufacturing sector grows in India, it will create employment opportunity for millions of people. Moreover, it would also reduce India's dependence on countries like China for import of various products. India has the required skill set and the resources to not only manufacture to meet the domestic demands, but become a global manufacturing hub. Hence, Indian government has launched various initiatives to increase the contribution from the manufacturing sector. It started with Make in India campaign to attract foreign players to manufacture in India. Then it launched PLI scheme worth 2 lakh crore rupees to incentivize 14 key manufacturing sector in India, including auto and auto component, ACC battery, electronics manufacturing, renewable energy, pharma, white goods, etc. This PLI scheme has attracted a lot of global manufacturers. For example, 3 Apple suppliers including Foxconn would invest $900 million over the next 5 years. With this investment, iPhone worth 47,000 crore would be manufactured in India by FY23. By the way, India constitutes just 1.5% of Apple's global sale. So you can imagine the growth potential in mobile manufacturing sector. Then Indian government is also focused on Atmanirbhar Bharat and encouraging domestic manufacturers across various sectors. Especially in defense, Indian government has banned the import of many defense items and expecting the demand to be fulfilled by domestic Indian companies. Indian government also know that one key aspect that would attract the global manufacturer as well as domestic manufacturer is infrastructure. You would need world-class infra to improve the efficiency of manufacturing sector. Hence, Indian government has launched PM Gati Shakti Master Plan worth 100 lakh crore rupees to build world-class infrastructure in India, including railway, road, port, airport, logistic, mass transport, etc. Hence, this government push for manufacturing sector is one of the key driver for growth in the future. Then second growth driver is China Plus One theme. After COVID badly impacted the global supply chain, the global MNCs realized the importance to reduce the dependency from China to de-risk their business. Hence, India has emerged as a great alternative with low-cost labor, government support and the required skill set. And considering the huge magnitude of Chinese manufacturing sector, this is a great opportunity for India. Then third driver is increasing consumption demand. Some of the reasons for global companies shift to China was easy and low cost availability of labor in China, along with government push for infrastructure and a huge internal demand due to the huge population base of China. All these factors are now being played out in India. We have the required low cost labor force with government push towards infra, and India has a population of over 1.4 billion people that creates a huge consumption demand within the country itself. As per report from BCG, India's consumption market is likely to triple by 2030, driven by urbanization, high disposable income, and nuclear families. All these factors would create huge demand for manufacturing sector. So the future prospects of manufacturing sector in India are looking very bright. Now let us look at how you can become a part of this growth journey. There are two ways you can be a part of the manufacturing sector growth journey. First is you identify good stocks across the manufacturing sector. For example, there are a lot of sunrise sectors in manufacturing, including electric vehicle manufacturing, electronics manufacturing, defense equipment manufacturing, consumer durable manufacturing, healthcare sector, chemical sector, and so on. So you identify quality stocks across these sectors and become a part of India's manufacturing sector growth. We will discuss the top stocks in each of these sectors. Second option is you invest in the entire index of Nifty India Manufacturing Index. So Nifty has launched Nifty India Manufacturing Index that consists of various sectors including capital goods, automobile and auto components, healthcare, metal and mining, chemical, oil, gas and consumable fuels, consumer durables and textile. Although there was no index fund that could replicate the Nifty India Manufacturing Index, but recently Navi Mutual Fund has launched India's first manufacturing index fund that would replicate Nifty India Manufacturing Index. Its total expense ratio for direct plan is 0.15%. The NFO of this index fund would open on 12th August 22 and closes on 23rd August 2022. Investors can apply in this fund through Paytm Money, Groww, Ind Money, Kotak, ICICI Direct or Kuvera. Now let us look at the top stocks in manufacturing sector. Since manufacturing is a broad category that covers various industries, let me pick top stocks from each industry. First industry is automobile. The biggest trend in auto sector is electric vehicles. So my first two picks from auto sector in four-wheeler passenger and commercial vehicle include Tata Motor and Mahindra & Mahindra. Both companies are leading the Indian electric vehicle market and part of two biggest and most prestigious business house of our country. As the demand for electric vehicle would jump, it would directly benefit Tata Motor and Mahindra & Mahindra. The next sector within manufacturing is chemical. Indian chemical sector has seen an unprecedented demand over the last few years due to shutdown of Chinese factories on account of environmental concern. On top of that, the supply chain constraint has resulted in global companies looking for alternative to China, and India has emerged as one of the key players. Also, the fact that there is a rising demand for chemicals within our country itself due to increasing consumption. So within this space, my preferred picks are Deepak Nitrite, PI Industries, Navi Fluorine and Tata Chemical. Deepak Nitrite is a leading manufacturer of chemical that find usage in sectors like paint, cosmetics, polymers, optical brighteners, etc. PI Industries is a leading player in the agrochemical space, having strong presence in both domestic and export market. The Navi Fluorine is among the largest player in specialty fluorochemical that find usage in AC, fridge, cold storage vehicle, etc. Then Tata Chemical is world's third largest producer of soda ash that find usage in manufacturing of glass, soap, detergent, etc. Next sector within manufacturing is consumer durable that manufactures items like mobile, TV, fridge, washing machine, lights, etc. And within this space, my preferred pick is Dixon Technology and Havells India. Dixon is the leading manufacturer of LED TV, mobile phone, washing machine, LED lights, set-top boxes, medical equipment, CCTV camera, as well as wearable devices. Havells is India's leading FMEG, that is fast-moving electrical goods company with presence in categories like fans, lights, switches, home appliances, AC, etc. And the demand for electronics and consumer durable is going to increase over time. Next sector is capital goods, and within this, my preferred picks are Polycab, APL Apollo Tubes and Astral. Polycab is among the leading manufacturer of cables and wires, APL Apollo Tube is the leader in branded steel products, and Astral is the leader in piping sector in India. Then the next sector is defense, where my preferred pick is Hindustan Aeronautics Limited and Bharat Electronics Limited. Since Indian government has a lot of focus on indigenous production in defense sector, both HAL and BEL would be the key beneficiary in India. Then final sector is healthcare and pharma, where my top pick include Divis Lab. Divis Lab is a leader in generic API manufacturing and would continue to grow on account for rising demand for medicine. So in this video, we discussed the growing opportunity in the Indian manufacturing space. The three growth drivers include push from Indian government, China Plus One theme, and the growing consumption demand. Now you have two options to be a part of India's manufacturing growth journey. Either by investing in individual stocks that we discussed in the video, or you can simply consider taking an index fund that replicate Nifty India Manufacturing Index. Since there are many potential companies in manufacturing space, it is better to just opt for a low-cost index fund rather than buying individual stocks. You can explore Navi Nifty India Manufacturing Index fund that would replicate the Nifty India Manufacturing Index. Now tell me in the comments, which sector within manufacturing theme are looking most promising? And what are your favorite stocks in manufacturing theme? I hope you'll find the video useful. I'll see you in the next video. Till then, take care.
Mutual fund investments are subject to market risks. Read all scheme related documents carefully. म्यूचुअल फंड निवेश बाजार के जोखिमों के अधीन है। योजना से जुड़े सभी दस्तावेजों को ध्यान से पढ़ें।